the rehabilitation of Wasasa, Jos Road to Turunkun-Maraban, Jos Federal Road. This is phase 2 in Kaduna State. This project was awarded to JRB for a cost of 30.238 billion. The project was originally conceived, into phase 1. Now phase 1 has been completed, and so we had to, award section 2 because section 2 is in a very, very bad, distance. Section 2 is 42 kilometers, and it is awarded for, the first section is 7.8 kilometers, awarded for 18 billion. Section 2 is 42 kilometers, awarded for 30 billion. Then you have the East-West Route. This is an inherited project, and it's 15 kilometers dualized. When we came on board, this project was, we inherited at 156 billion for 2, carriageway, 3 flyovers, and 2 bridges. But when we came on board, because of traffic there, we had to now redesign the project. We dug in most sections up to 1 meter, refill it with lumps, sharp sand, and stone base, and engaged it to traffic. And today we have completed a total of 1 carriageway fully completed. We've also completed about 30% of the second carriageway, and that is under phase 1. And under this phase 1, we have the Agad-Son bridge, which is, a bridge of about 140 meters, a bridge. And so it is ongoing and it's very beautiful. So under phase 1, we are using the 156 billion as previously awarded, but modified pavement structure. And we left out 3 flyovers and, 1 bridge, the railway bridge. And so what we are doing is to come back under phase 2. Let us get the 2 carriageway working, and then we come back. The flyovers are the one at One, there is one at Ebroma Junction, and there is one at, Refinery Junction. I spoke with the governor of Rivers State because of funding, because over the weeks, I've engaged governors, and a number of them have taken over a number of our projects because of funding. Like I handed over about 4 projects to him. In Edo State, I handed over about 3 projects to him. In Delta State, I handed over 2 projects to them. So this project has been reviewed, for notification that we have faced the project within the limit of the funding. But by this month, we come up with the remaining 2 flyovers and the 1 bridge, for awards, because this project is very important to Mr. President, and the Ogoni people, won this project because of, intention to resume, activities in Ogoni land. And then the section 2 of Otaidi-Roku also, reviewed plus 1 bridge. The cost of reinforcement, the cost of concrete reviewed, and then additional 1 bridge, added. And so the project was, total length of the road is 24.5, 23 billion, and the contract sum has been reviewed from 38 billion to a contract sum of, 52 billion by the addition of 1 bridge and then review of the pavement structure. And lastly, we have the Ijebu, Igbo, Eta, Egba, Owonowen in Ogun State, Oyo State. This is also a project that was, awarded by the previous administration. It was initially awarded for 13 billion for 30 kilometers. And so we had to include additional 7 kilometers and review the sum, to 53 billion using reinforced concrete pavement and improved subgrade, structure. That's all that we approve for us today.
The Federal Review Council, as regards to the Federal Capital Territory, ratified the approval of the design and construction of residences of heads of courts, that is the President of the Court of Appeal, the President of Industrial Court, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, and the Chief Judge of the Federal Capital Territory Court. Of course, you know that this has been flagged up and construction is ongoing for the residencies of the heads of court. Again, the Federal Council approved the provision of water to the satellite towns of Karu, Karishiria, Orozo, and Buhari. Last time, Mr. President inaugurated the provision of water of the greater Abuja water supply and made promise that this would be extended to the satellite towns. You also know that we have flagged up that project. By the grace of God, we believe by May next year, that would have been inaugurated too. Thirdly was the ratification for the rehabilitation job we did for the Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center. You are aware that that project was awarded under emergency when Mr. President went to inaugurate the last ECOWAS Parliament and directed that International Conference Center should be given the international standard it requires. To the glory of God, Mr. President has also inaugurated that rehabilitation. But the most important today is the approval for the contract of engineering infrastructure in Maitama 2. This contract was awarded sometimes about 3 or 4 years ago, no, 5 years ago, but did not take off. And so when Mr. President came, that Federal Council terminated that contract. And so many people have been arguing for that to be done. Maitama 2, of course, will be a new district that covers not less than 786 hectares of land. And most people who have been allocated that land before this administration, but no provision of infrastructure. So the Federal Council today approved that contract, and by the grace of God, this is one very ambitious project that the FCT is embarking upon. We believe, by the grace of God, we are going to give it all it requires to see that that district is opened.